From Planet Stereo, and I am here on the American Candy Tour with Pat and Jared from the Maine, and we're going to talk about the new album and the tour and this fun new game that they've just let us in on. Yeah. Apparently. So can you explain the game again just for whoever's watching?
Alright, so the game is, I guess I could explain.
It's not even a game, it's just
how it began. So we're on the band's Warped Tour over the summer, and we were out like walking the lines, like selling records, and on that tour to like eat food, it takes like an hour and a half to like get in line to eat, so it's a big pain. So I told everybody that Kevin, the guy who runs the tour, gave me a pass to cut the line for a week because we were out working hard.
So everyone was super pissed at Pat because we didn't get him. So we thought this was like for real.
But like I just
made it up.
I decided to make it up.
The game is really just called lying. You just lie to people.
Game, yeah.
And then you see if you get the stick.
It's like a lie that's not like
plausible at all.
Well, I mean, it could happen. Like, you know, just like, hey, we're gonna get some pizza in an hour.
Yeah,
but we're really
malicious.
not.
It can't be malicious. It just has to be something that's just like, you find out it's not real. It's not a good deal.
Yeah. You just gotta laugh at yourself for being gullible enough to get it. Alright. I'll play that game. I think that's a good one. Alright, so you guys have been on the American County Tour for, what is it, 2 months now?
Getting there.
Just about, yeah.
Man.
Last night of the tour, how are we feeling?
Feeling great. Body's hurting a little bit, but
I could keep going. If I could get like a 4-day break, I'd go for another 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been knocking back Red Bulls too? Because the Technicolors have been knocking back them Red Bulls.
Oh, they have been.
They do.
Their van is just filled with
Brennan loves to ride the bull.
So are you going to miss anything on the tour, or are you just happy to be going home and chilling out a little bit?
I want to miss these shows. These shows have been awesome. I feel like for our band, this is like a new territory for us. I feel like the shows have just been crazy. People are reacting to the new stuff in ways that we've never seen before. We put out a new record, so
yeah, well, I mean, we're hoping when we come back again that people don't decide to hate us, because we're having so much fun doing these shows. I don't want it to end.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't. It's a fantastic album. Speaking of American Candy, and I've got to ask, what does American Candy mean to both of you?
Man, I think to me it's like 8 years of being in a band. Kind of, we figured some things out, and I think we put it all together in one record. You know, I think it's the beginning of a new path for us. I think on Forever Halloween, that was kind of the end of one path that we'd kind of been going down for a long time, and we finally took it to the furthest place that we could on that path, and this is kind of phase 1 of what's to come.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, I agree. It feels like a fresh start for our band. It's nice to go to a new record cycle and feel new again. So yeah, I would agree.
Well, I know that it's completely different from Forever Halloween, and just the mood of it. It's so much more jovial and upbeat.
Yeah.
And how do you guys feel performing that? Is it more fun, or?
Oh, of course. It's not like the shoegaze kind of like, I don't know, like I feel like Forever Halloween was like one of my favorite records that we've done, but it's definitely a journey. It's definitely put your headphones in and kind of like zone out, like an adventure almost. And I feel like this record is more just right to the point. And I feel like that translates live really well, because you just, any song that we play in any part of the set, if it's one of the newer ones, it seems to go over really well. So.
Well, I know that you guys are all over social media as well, and you held a 24-hour telecast when you released American Candy.
We did.
And you did so many cool events, but what one was your favorite event to do?
Go to bed afterwards.
That was your favorite one.
Was a really great event.
We went to have breakfast with the fan, and then we drove her to high school.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty fun.
Was fun, yeah.
It was fun to like drop her off from the school. Friends were like, "What the hell is this?"
Did you lean out the window and do the obnoxious, "Bye, have a good day"?
I'll miss you.
Yeah, we embarrassed her.
She was like, "Don't drive me out front. Drive me out front. I run the side. You guys embarrass me."
I'd have walked her down the hall and been like, "No, I'll take you to the locker.
Yeah,
Come on, let's
yeah,
go." I'd have been that one.
Yeah. We did that.
Awesome.
We played a game of basketball too. It was pretty fun. I'm not very good at basketball, but I had fun.
Hey, it's all that counts, right?
Here's dude.
I kind of sunk the us, the connection part is more important than the mystery part. That's just kind of how we've always done it.
And who is the least tech savvy out of all of you?
John. Without a doubt, it's John. I have to help him fix his computer and his phone. And he actually, for the first probably year and a half or 2 years that we were using Twitter, instead of having the Twitter app on his phone, he had a text message or like a number that he would send his tweets to, and it would post. He didn't even know how to use the app.
That's a little bit frightening.
Crazy. We call him Technology Dad because he's a dad. He doesn't know.
Oh my god! Even my grandfather spins circles around him with technology. Then.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm glad that he's doing that because he is like writing songs that I like recording and playing, and so.
So you're just like,
as long as he
bad at
focuses on
technology
that,
as you want. Be as bad at it as you want.
Be a poet all you want, man. Do it for me.
Do you have a favorite song from the album?
It changes now that we're playing them live too. It definitely changes for me.
I like the song American Candy.
Still the most fun for you?
I'm just gonna pick that one. English Girls is cool. It's fun. It's a challenge to play live, so I kind of like that. It keeps me on my toes.
Every album as well seems to embrace a completely different change, a new genre. And do you think that more bands could benefit from being willing to kind of change themselves and not be like, we've got to stay exactly the same?
I think they'd have more fun.
Way more fun. It is way more fun. Yeah, he's right. It's not. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if they necessarily. It depends what they're looking for. You know, if you're just looking for like success, then maybe it's not the best idea. But if you're looking to have fun and grow as a human being, then
highly recommend it. We've done albums in L.A., Nashville, Joshua Tree, El Paso. It's kind of been all over the place, and I think it's kind of cool to put yourself in a different headspace. Yeah, a different scenario. The scenery around you can change everything. So, I don't know. I think it's been an adventure for our band, and I think it's led all of us to become better at what we do. And I wouldn't feel right walking into a studio and having like a goal in mind, which was to just do the last album over again.
But just
like, you know. So that's just not our priority as a band. Our priority is to grow and to push ourselves. And sometimes that takes us down a path that we didn't expect, or our fans maybe didn't expect. But everyone's still here. Everyone's still having fun. So.
Speaking of Joshua Tree, you guys rented out a house and converted it into a studio. Where would that decision come from?
That was.
We had bought like all this gear, and so I just kind of thought like, well, we have enough gear now to not have to go like rent out a proper recording studio. So we knew that just getting a house was the right decision. And then Colby, the guy we were recording the record with, had a baby, and he was out in California at the time. So we thought it'd be good if we went Joshua Tree, so he could go home on the weekends and stuff when we weren't working.
Ended up moving to Nashville.
Yeah, he ended up moving to Nashville, so he didn't go home at all. But
Goodness.
Yeah.
we just thought it was be a cool place, and the fact that it was like Joshua Tree was just kind of an afterthought, to be honest. Like we just wanted a place that was out in the middle of nowhere, and we searched, and like the third house I found was the house that we got, and it's like it was this crazy beautiful house where it was like that's the one.
Yeah, it was like a big dome. It was just crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So I think that definitely kind of shaped our mood. Like everyone was in a great mood the whole time, and that you can hear that in the songs. I feel
It is,
there's
definitely.
a sense of joy being in a band and being able to do something like that, and being overwhelmed at like how far this has taken us over the last 8 years. You know, so.
How did you feel kind of separating yourself from the world? Like I knew you guys were pretty isolated.
It was well, we actually did the Blackout on the social media too, which was like we weren't posting anything, and it was weird because for the first week I would find myself it's like a reflex to just flip your phone open. You're not flipping your phone, but like slide.
It's been a while.
Kids that are just born now will not understand that reference whatsoever.
So, but no, it was weird because I'd catch myself like I'd take a photo of something. Oh, I gotta post that. I'd get to the point of like about to hit like post. Oh, we're not supposed to post it. We're silent.
But the coolest thing about it was like, you know, because I'm on my phone a lot. Like I'm always doing something on there, and it was crazy like how fast. Like after like a week, I just like I would just like keep my phone like on my bed, and I wouldn't ever even like touch it, which was cool to like know that I I still have like a part of me that can like survive like without it.
Can pull
Yeah.
away from it all.
Yeah.
Super impressive for this guy.
Are you the tech obsessed one?
Not tech obsessed. You're just doing business all day long. That's business.
I would say like Jared's probably the most tech.
I'm the one just wasting time on my phone.
One
Just
like
sit and play. First thing you look at, last thing you look at.
Reddit. I'm on Reddit. Yeah.
Some new app that he's looking at.
Doesn't
game
matter really at all. I'm just
Oh
go
goodness.
through it. Yeah.
So I have to ask this question as well, because those videos you guys posted for the new singles, English Girls and everything, Miles Away, the karaoke theme. How much fun was that to do?
It was awesome.
It was cool.
That was like the first thing that we did regarding like the new records, like teasing the songs, and it was a lyric video. So we set it up at like our studio back home, and we had balloons and like a couple props that we got from like a dollar store, like a party store or something. And
Yeah.
we just wanted it to be silly and fun.
All in like half an hour. Like went and bought the stuff. Like just turned on a camera and we each just like went through one pass, and it ended up like being like really fun. But like we didn't even like take it very like. I mean,
No, we were like,
I was like, yeah, we're just gonna like
Be
make
silly
this
with
video
it.
real quick.
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun. I think it definitely kind of set the tone for how we feel about the record and how we feel about the song. We didn't want to be too serious.
And I just have one last question for you guys. What can we expect from the Maine in the next year?
Touring all around the world.
A lot of tour.
I would imagine music will be recorded. Probably not a record, but we're always doing something. Something fun, probably. We're working on a tour for the one after this one that will hopefully be interesting, and trying to kind of push the limits of what we've done before, and kind of trying to do something besides just putting out a bunch of bands on the road together and going on tour. So
It's gonna be cool. We're being so vague about it right now.
Yeah,
but if everything
yeah.
works out,
Sorry.
it'll be a really cool
Okay.
next tour.
No, you're good, because that just makes everyone that's gonna watch this go, well, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Sorry, we can't give you more details.
Good. It's
because
awesome.
it might not happen, it's like one of those things that's very very hard to make happen. So
Well, you're gonna do your damnedest,
we're
right?
gonna do our very best. But regardless, we're gonna be out playing songs for people.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that. And thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
sitting with
Thank
us
you.
and doing the interview. I really appreciate it. This is Liv Sinister on the American Candy Tour, and I will speak to you guys later. Make sure to check back for more YouTube videos and all interviews, and make sure to also buy American Candy. What's stopping you? Why haven't you bought it yet?
Yeah, do that.
Watch videos of cats on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, really? Dancing cats?
I don't even care.
Keyboard
what the
cat,
cats are doing,
dancing
man.
cats. You can be flying a spaceship. Anything.
See, you have your orders. All right. Bye, guys.